The offcut rack was missing spaces for 2mm galv and 2.5 galv, and we do occasionally have offcuts of those metals, so I just asked Jake to make me some labels, made a couple of extra port arms as well, and now we can store those metals with no problem.
The cannon on a cat tank has got quite a tricky bit to glue. Sometimes it gets covered in glue or simply it doesn't get cut properly on a catbot. So in a space free on a card sheet on a nest, I have doubled them up just to have a spare part.
This is where leftover packaging would end up, and the boxes would be listed on this very tiny racking label. This pen would be a few good steps away, so I thought it's time to improve it.
So now I can write down what is in there, having loads more space. The plan is right next to it, the instructions, what to do after you're done with it, which is returned back here. And the best part is I can see it all the way from my gluing table, so I know whether I can cut less boxes when I make units. On this floor here is where we park up trolleys full of products which are getting packed. So these racks here are getting buried behind them and access to them is not very good. This is another rack used quite a lot for Megamax products. It's an awkward place as well, and it gets damaged over here, creased, it doesn't look very good, it bends, as you can see.
And this is the upgrade. Lovely, next to each other, labelled safe, not getting damaged, and access to it is very easy. A quick work improvement, this finished top belongs to the laser, so the label is gone, and there was no Sharpie.
Hello, improvement in here. Previously we had one big compressor and one small compressor like this. The big compressor started leaking oil and it was a headache, so we changed this to have two small compressors. So these are exactly the same units, and we have all the same filters now, so we don't have to store different things. And they're both running on one circuit, supplying the big tank, and everything is so much easier. We also added description and new electrical box in there to change between the generator and the main supply, so we can run it on one or the other whenever we want to, which is making everything easier. Thank you very much.
Okay, so in our Framola area, we have stock in our yellow crates, but some of our yellow crates at the top literally have small products in, like what Jake and I was showing you. Now, the problem is we have room to be able to put 3 crates up here, so it's using up valuable space where we could be stocking things that go out the door more often. So we wanted to see a way we could fix this, so we've come up with a solution. Okay, so what we've done is I've built a shelf just underneath the Framola conveyor belt with new locations on, so now we can stock them, so they're right close to where we need them still, but it's now not taking up all that space on the rack, so now we can have products that go out the door quicker and can stock more onto our shelves.
As an add-on for Alex's improvement, so here we have F36 and F37. Might not be clear where it is when you're coming down here, because you probably come down here, realise you've got to F35 and not sure where the next one is. So I've got a little sign here, so ask whether you're looking for F36 onwards, and it's just a little arrow saying where you are and where you can find them. So this is Damien's improvement here. This little yellow stick here can be used to measure when you've got 20 shelves high on our ID86s. It's a little yellow bracket on a magnet, nice improvement. So this is how Damien is currently folding them. Having to hold them manually, press them against a little bar there and do that, but it's come up a new way. So this little table here is basically a magnet bracket, and it allows the bracket to sit at a much nicer angle. So Damien can put it flat on there, and it'll hit the backs up nicely without him having to bend it or manoeuvre it. Saves a lot of time, a lot of excess motion, much easier. So Marius has just brought me this physical barrier, so we're going to install it now. So we take those 2 off, take the cam off, stick it on there, so we've got 1 left. And then just up here we can put them 2 on top. So then once you've got to that point, you'd pull that Kanban and we'd order some more, and then we'd follow the instruction on Kanban to restock it.
Sometimes I might need to take stock up or down the stairs or around the site, and that's too much to keep my hands free and hold a tablet at any one time. So I've jerry-rigged the shoulder strap onto the tablet so I can keep track of stock and do anything I need to there without putting this at any danger, and I'm still able to carry large amounts of stock that are awkward and bulky. Thank you.
Okay, so at our packing desk at this moment in time, and I've come to do the 086s today, which are on this side here. Now what usually happens, you'll have the paperwork in here, you'll see what colour you need based on the location it's got, but I was noticing that when you're having to pack these, you are having to do 3 steps to one side to get to the far corner. So going to have a look at this, see if we can make it better. Okay, so what I've done is I've moved it directly next to it, sort of like a U shape. So now, when you're packing them, you literally just have to turn to the side and grab them. So there's literally no steps involved in this process now.
Great job everyone, thank you very much.